Have you ever had the question you ask yourself, what is net worth? So, to break it down, net worth is the value of all your assets minus the total of all your liabilities. By tracking your net worth over time, provides a helpful indicator of your financial stability. It shows you where you are currently at. So, people work really hard to bring home salaries, but have you ever asked a question, what happens after your paycheck hits your bank account? Which is always not predictable in this day and age. So first, we're going to break down what's a positive net worth and what's a negative net worth. So first, a positive net worth means the value of your assets covers all your liabilities, and there is also still some left over. This means that you have a cushion for financial emergencies, and most people in general want a positive net worth. Negative net worth means all your assets equal your liabilities, or in this case, that you have way more liabilities than your assets. Unfortunately, this is majority of the population in the United States, meaning that you don't have a financial cushion, and to simply put it, you are not financially secure. So sometimes you might be asking, when am I going to have food for tomorrow? When am I going to have gas? The list goes on. So you never want to put yourself in this situation. So you can use a net worth calculator to easily determine your net worth to see where you are currently at. So according to the data by District Capital Management, the median net worth for the bottom 20% in America is around $6,030. So this is actually considered the poverty class and typically represents younger individuals who do not have much time to accumulate wealth compared to older individuals. They take on debt such as credit card, you have the student loan debt, unless you're part of a group that gets forgiven, lucky you, huh? Making it hard to accumulate wealth. Living paycheck to paycheck is common within this quintile. So even it's like you make $100 a month to save or invest, it can make a huge difference over time with the power of compounding. So how you define poverty is basically you look on the prices of goods and services. The more expensive goods and services are, then the more income you need to have. If goods and services are cheaper, then the less amount of income you need to have to fulfill or satisfy whatever you are purchasing. So this brings us down to the next category. The next 20% will be considered the lower middle class. They have a net worth on average of $43,760, and within this quintile, we often see that young people early on in their careers that haven't had much time to accumulate wealth, but they're able to save much more and invest a bit each month. As people begin to make more in their careers, they also begin to spend more. So most people assume that making a lot of money could mean that they have a lot of be worth a lot, right? But in this case, it's not always the case because you can make a lot and still spend a lot. And you still be back where you started. Now this breaks down to a majority of people, which I consider this class to be the dying class in America in the 20th century, which is the middle class. So middle class, it has a median net worth on an average around $104,700. So these people typically are in their 40s, they have like a modest sense of financial security, but they're still relying on their earning potential. So they have paid off majority of their student loan debt and they have a decent amount of home equity. So this class right now is in danger of either for people going up to the upper middle class or going down to the lower class. Unfortunately, in this day and age, this group is majority of them. Most people are becoming lower middle class because goods and services are getting really expensive and wages are not going up. There needs to be a balance. And of course, I made a lot of other videos mentioning on supply and demand. This is another case of it. Which breaks down to the next category, the upper middle class. So the upper middle class is a median net worth of $201,800. They usually have a lot more discretionary income and purchase whatever they want. A lot of people want to be there, you and me also. So they may have been investing for retirement for quite some time. They're most likely benefiting from compound interest in investments, and of course, their job is providing majority of the income. So this group of people usually are like the big spenders, the ones that basically once you make that amount of money, they want to buy whatever they want. But sometimes that you want to bring it up to the next level, which is I hope that everyone understands that there's a bunch of different categories and how people categorize it. It's based on what you feel and what type of financial needs you are looking for, which is the final one, which is the wealthy. The wealthy have a median net worth on average of $608,900. So this is typically represent older individuals in general. Of course, thanks to this day and age, there's a lot more people in the younger generation can now reach this threshold. It's not basically almost impossible. So if you're a dedicated saver, you can make it to this category over time, but who wants to do that? Everyone's, because time is money at the end, right? So this can bring a feeling of abundance, meaning you can enjoy a comfortable retirement. So majority of people by this age and by this time, they are the ones who do a lot of investing, manage their money really well. So when you find out your net worth, you can determine which wealth class you are in and find out which of your financial decisions you should continue and which one you should remove to help you become more financially secure in the future. So all these classes are not really based on age, it's based on how much you make. Now keep in mind that you can be really old and become really wealthy, but no one wants to be in that level because you'll be really tired, you don't have the energy as when you were younger. The whole goal of this is to become the wealthy or at least upper middle class and still be in your prime age, which is your working days, which is 18 and over or 21 and over. Keep in mind that wherever you're currently financially at right now, that you can always make changes. For example, starting up a business, maybe getting a different job, maybe going back to school, maybe find a different career. Just continue struggling and continue thinking outside the box and doing things whatever suits the markets for your business. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to click the subscribe button down below and a like button. I'll see you guys next time.